Hi there. Thank you for joining us for this episode of The Weekly Send. The Weekly Send is powered by Founded Technologies, a technology partner in your nonprofit's mission. Achieve your goals through solutions built for nonprofits and dedicated to your success. And by 1832 Communications, partnering with your nonprofit to help you build more relationships and raise more money. Today, I'm really happy to have with us one of the top fundraising copywriters in the sector, Mary Kalon. Mary, how are you doing today?
I'm great, thanks.
Awesome. Mary, I'd appreciate if you could share with our viewers a little bit about your experience and your work.
Sure. I've been in the nonprofit world for, oh man, we're getting close to 40 years now. Most of it fundraising. And now I am the principal of my own little fundraising firm, hands-on fundraising. I focus on copywriting though. Annual giving and strategy, but mainly about how you communicate with your donors. So I'm kind of excited to play with this one today.
Excellent. Mary's one of the best at it, and you're going to get to learn from her almost 40 years of experience, expertise, and knowledge. So let's dive right in. We've got an email today from the Golden Gate National Parks Conservancy over in California. And as we do every episode, we're going to start first with the subject line. And the subject line says, important notice, your matching gift status. Mary, what do you think of that as does that make you curious to want to open the email?
No, it looks like a bill. I know a lot of big direct mail firms are using things like this with mail. And so maybe that's why it was thought of for email too. And it doesn't matter. In either case, it turns something that really should be an emotional exchange into a financial one. And that gets you off on the wrong foot right from the get-go.
I would agree. The only thing I would add is that important notice, if you're going to do that and you're running a campaign, so you're sending multiple emails, I would only use that, let's say once, because the second I see it 2, 3, 4 times, it's no longer important anymore. So exactly. It might be a good way to get people to open it, but only use it once. Don't keep using it. So if we look right underneath that, we always look at who it's from and the reply to email. So it's from Alexandra Higgins, and we're going to find out who she is in just a minute. But her email is Parks Conservancy. It's a generic email, and we prefer for email a one-to-one communication, one-to-one conversation. I would love for this to have Alexandra's email here. So if I want to respond, I can respond directly to Alexandra, and the same goes for the reply to email. Again, it's her name, which is good, but I'd prefer that the email would be her personal email or her work email so that I could respond to her. In terms of the email itself, clearly it's right up here, make a monthly gift. So this is want me to do something, and that's good. They've got me right away. Here's what we want from you. And then it says, don't delay, become a Golden Gatekeeper. That's what they call their monthly donors, which I like that they've named their monthly donor club, as it were. So it gives it a little bit of exclusivity and this community. This right here that you're seeing on your screens is the Golden Gate Bridge, and they're going from Golden Gatekeepers 29. Their goal is 50. This is like a fundraising thermometer. Mary, are you pro or against fundraising thermometers?
They work. Although I'll admit, the first time I looked at this, I missed that that's what it was. So it might not take in this case. They do work because they're kind of hokey and corny and obvious. But the goal is what bothers me. So the goal is an internal goal. We need 50 new monthly donors. But what I'd love to see here is what that means in mission, in for the parks. What happens when you get 50? What changes? So again, it's so financial. I'd love to see the emotional. Parks are a beautiful thing. There's so much wonderful about them. So focus on that a bit more.
So I would just add here, I happen to like this. I just think it was a different take on the thermometer. So I happen to like the image of what they did here. If we scroll down, I want to get to what Mary was talking about so you can see what they did in terms of the language. And I'll just read the opening paragraph. So they've told me make a monthly gift, and then they open with, friend, time is running out to help us reach our 50 Golden Gatekeeper member goal. When you make a monthly gift by August 31st, you'll get a Muir Woods t-shirt, and a matching donor will give an additional $200 to the park. So as Mary said, they're opening with the internal goal of the organization. They're not telling you what you're going to get. It's only in paragraph 2 where, and remember, paragraph 1 is not only your opening, it needs to be a strong opening, but notice this is the link. So this is like, read this, go, become a monthly member. It's paragraph 2, Mary, I think that answers what you were looking for. When you become a Golden Gatekeeper monthly member, you're committing to help sustain the Park Conservancy's year-round projects, programs, park improvements, and so much more. Does this get more to what you're looking for in terms of
It's more, but I'd make a little copy change. When you become a member, you're sustaining the Parks Conservancy's year-round projects. Take the organization right out of the middle and take the help out. And just when you do this, you are the person, you're the one with all kinds of other lovely people like you who are doing this work. Bring them right smack into the mission.
That is an excellent, excellent point. So it's a very short letter. Again, a lot of it is about, their goal, the 50, getting that 50. And then this, Mary, what do you think of this with having Alexandra's headshot, her signature, plus who she is in terms of her work title?
Love it. That's such a great photo. She looks like somebody you'd want to meet. Great smile, handwritten SIG, all of that is really warm and friendly. So that's a nice human-sized touch there.
And I would just add here again, as the make a monthly gift, they have one call to action, which I've spoken about in previous episodes. That's going to get a way higher click-through rate when you only have one call to action, and that's great. One other thing I want to point out in this email is their footer, which I also like. They've got the icons here for social media. It's another way for subscribers to connect. Remember, not all your subscribers read all your emails. They might see things on social media. It's another way to connect and engage with them. So definitely in your footer, besides the unsubscribe and the privacy policy and your address, which you have to have, put this here. Put links here so that people can engage and connect with you. So that was the email itself. I'm going to take a quick look at a simulation of what it would look like on mobile. And again, I like this image. It looks nice on mobile.
Once I got it, it's awesome.
It is. So I think they did a really good job with that once you get what they're going for. The make a monthly gift, definitely the call to action button stands out. The verbiage is nice and large enough and spaced well. There's plenty of white space, so it's easy to see. It's easy to see Alexandra's picture, the icons here at the bottom. Everything flows well within the mobile, the mobile version of this email. And what they've done, they keep it nice and short, compact, simple. Here's what we want you to do: go make a monthly gift. Which leads me, Mary, to the page they took me to. And I want to read you what they lead with here. So again, we have become a Golden Gatekeeper. Your monthly gift will be matched with an additional $200. And their lead here for me to remind me of why I'm on this page and to give is make a monthly membership donation to the national parks. You'll help us reach our 50 member goal by August 31st. And a member of our Parks Conservancy Leader Circle will give an additional $200 to match your gift. Mary, that lead, yay or nay?
Nay. Lead with an ask. That's fine. The monthly membership donation. But then again, that 50 member goal, what does it mean? What does it do? That the next paragraph, again, there's where the real meaningful part of it is. So we have a match. That's awesome. That means your impact will be increased. So now is a great time to give because you'll have your gift go farther. But your monthly membership means creating welcoming spaces in our parks, building trails, protecting endangered species. That's what people are going to give for.
I agree 100% with Mary.
Go right to that.
I agree with Mary. And in fact,
and that stuff's good.
It is. This second paragraph is excellent. This second paragraph is excellent. I love this sentence. The monthly membership is the greenest, playing on the whole parks thing, and most effective way to contribute to the parks. It's all right there. So basically, They could remove the opening paragraph, use the second one. I would add that on your donation pages. It's always good to have a hero image, and this hero image just gets me. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yep.
I
Yep.
will just scroll down for 2 seconds and add. We've talked about this before in previous episodes. The ask string here should start at 40, anchor high instead of low. So it should be the opposite. I love this arrow.
Me
Most Golden
too.
Gate papers give it. Mary, does that work?
Social
Can you do
proof.
that?
Social proof works a lot. It's telling people sort of, this is, you can be comfortable giving right around here, because that's what most everyone does. And it's moving them away from that 10 and up to the 15. It's perfect. Yeah.
Good. And then
I love
I would add this, that they have a gift for their monthly givers. And I think that's also giving a little swag, a little merch. I think that's a good way to connect and engage with your monthly givers. So we've got a lot of takeaways, a lot of things we learned today from Mary, but I'm going to stick to 3. The first takeaway is the subject line, make me want to open the email, create some curiosity and intrigue. Number 2, your internal goals, unfortunately, they are meaningless to subscribers. Make it about you, the donor, and what you can do by becoming a monthly giver. And number 3, your donation form language is the same thing like in the email. Make a donor care, make the donor want to give to you. Mary, thanks very, very much for joining us for this episode of the Weekly Send, where we help nonprofits to boost their email fundraising and marketing. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you.
We'll see everyone next episode.